The blueprint also generates container deployment and security configurations for all the microservices as per the target cloud. In this case, AWS. In addition, Mphasis has Pipeline Factory, which is also listed in AWS vetted consulting offers. As you can see here, there are pipelines for Spring Boot microservices and Lambda microservices. You can customize the steps of the pipeline for the service type. The Accelerator creates these as self-service catalog entries in AWS, and it can be instantiated for different services, as you will see next. As we look into the cloud formation stacks, we see the pipelines for Lambda as well as Spring Boot microservices. This includes all the minimum roles that the pipelines will need to build and deploy code. You can see the various configurable parameters that can be customized. Here are the 3 pipeline instantiated. In the Spring Boot pipeline, you can see the steps that we saw while browsing code generated from Blueprint. Here, the compiled @tested microservice is tagged and pushed to Elastic Container Registry, ECR. This is then used by the deployment script to deploy to Elastic Kubernetes cluster. The LAC pipeline uses our open source accelerator, CFN-NAG, to discover security issues in infrastructure as code. For ensuring security and compliance of the workload on cloud, we take an automation-first approach through the continuous compliance solution. Here, we ensure security through preventative, detective, and remediation controls. Preventative controls use CFN-NAG to detect security vulnerabilities and policy deviations and prevent resources from being created. Detective controls uses AWS config rules for monitoring configuration changes that do not meet policies. Remediation controls automatically mitigate of discovered issues with Lambda functions. Here you see CFN-NAG detecting unencrypted EBS creation and blocks it. While this is simple, there are over 300 rules built into CFN-NAG. After this, we look at the detective and remediation controls as well.